From Nashville, Tennessee, the country music capital of the world and home of the Air Castle of the South, it's time for the Marty Stuart Show, featuring Marty Stuart, the Rolls Royce of country singers, Miss Connie Smith, the old Tennessee slicker, Leroy Troy, along with all the fabulous superlatives, Cousin Kenny Bond, handsome Harry Stinson, the Apostle Paul Martin, plus Gary Carter on the steel guitar, and today's special guest, the Oak Ridge Boys with Ronnie Fairchild. Join us now for 30 minutes of fun and great country music. I'm your announcer, Eddie Stubbs. Now, how about a superlative welcome for our host? Here's Grand Ole Opry star, Marty Stuart.
You left without a sign or a warning, and I'm still holding some questions in my mind. In case you might ask how I'm doing, well, here's what I think you're gonna find. I'm tired of moving, hoping, waiting on the telephone. I know by now you ain't gonna come back home. Well, I'm a-going dancing, romancing, love every girl in sight. I might worry tomorrow, but I'll paint the town tonight. Hey, the country. Well, I found me a honky tonk that loves me, and I'll close it down about daylight. 'Cause me and my personal friends are celebrating. Yeah, with every round you fade more out of sight. I'm tired of moving, hoping, waiting on the telephone. I know by now you ain't gonna come back home. So I'm a-going dancing, romancing, love every girl in sight. I might worry tomorrow, but I'll paint the town tonight. Yeah, I might worry tomorrow, but I'll paint the town tonight. Somebody say howdy, and howdy back to you. Thank you for tuning in to the Marty Stuart Show. Hey, superlatives, can't wait to get started. How about a hand for the mighty Oak Ridge Boys?
She played tambourine with a silver jingle, and she must have known the words to at least 8,000,000 tunes. But the one most requested by the man she knew as cowboy was a late-night benediction at the Y'all Come Back Saloon. In a voice soft and trembling, she'd sing her songs to cowboy as a smoky halo circled around her raven hair. And all the fallen angels, the pinball playing rounders, stopped the games that they'd been playing for the loser's evening prayer. Faded love and faded memory, how they linger in her mind. Miles years played the cowboy like an old melody, out of tune and out of time. Every night in the shadow, thinking back on Amarillo, he'd dream of better days and ask for faded love.
lifting high his glass in honor of the lady and a song. He paid his check, then slowly walked that broken cowboy home. She played tambourine with 8 silver jingle, and she must have known the words to at least 8 million tunes. But the one most requested by the man she knew as cowboy was a late night benediction at the Y'all Come Back Saloon. Well, she played tambourine with 8 silver jingle, and she must have known the words to at least 10 million tunes. But the one most requested by the man she knew as cowboy was the late night benediction at the Y'all Come Back Saloon. Have your hands with the boys in the Superlatives. Brother Kenny. Well, she played tambourine with a silver jingle, and she must have known the words to at least 10 million tunes. But the one most requested by the man she knew as cowboy was a late night benediction at the Y'all Come Back Saloon. Thank you. All right, yeah. Superlatives. That's the Mighty Oak Ridge Boys is what I'm talking about. Great job, Oaks. The Oak Ridge
Oh, the
Boys.
mighty Oak Ridge Boys. Boy, they are sounding so great right there. And, of course, the Y'all Come Back Saloon. That's the one that got it all started for them years ago.
Welcome back to the Marty Stuart Show. Glad to have you tuned in. Hey, Superlatives, look here, the Oak Ridge Boys on our hay bales. We love the Oak Ridge Boys. Get it, Dwayne. And we love this next lady. I love her. Yes, I do. How about a hand for the great Connie Smith, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, baby.
If I talk to him, I'd take him back again. So if he calls, please tell him I'm not home. He's gone again. I told him we were through, that he could live his life the way he wanted to. I said my love for him had died, but I know it's not true. And if I talked to him, my feelings would show through. If I talked to him, I'd take him back again. Oh, I'm afraid to even answer the phone. 'Cause if I talk to him, I'd take him back again. So if he calls, please tell him I'm not home. I tell my heart I'm better off without him now. But like the other times, he had changed my mind somehow. Well, he'd shed some tears and talk sweet talk, so sure that I'd believe. But this time, it's the end if he'll just let me be. But if I talk to him, I'd take him back again. Oh, I'm afraid to even answer the phone. 'Cause if I talk to him, I'd take him back again. So if he calls, please tell him I'm not home. Oh, if he calls, please tell him
Connie Smith. Connie Smith. There's a lot of strange men in cell block 10, but the strangest of them all was a friend of mine who spent his time staring at the wall, staring at the wall. In his hand was a note that his good gal wrote, proves that crime don't pay. The very same gal he robbed and stole for, naming their wedding day, naming their wedding day. As he looked at the wall so strong and tall, I could hear him softly curse. Nobody at all's ever climbed that wall, but I'm gonna be the first. I'm gonna be the first. Well, the warden walked by, said, son, don't try. I'd hate to see you fall, 'cause there ain't no doubt they'll carry you out if you ever touch that wall, if you ever touch that wall. And there's never been a man ever shook this can, but I know a man who tried. The newspapers called it a jailbreak plan, but I know it was suicide. I know it was suicide.
Great job there, Marty, with The Wall, an old song written by Harlan Howard years ago. And we'll send that out tonight to all of our captive audience being hosted by their respective states.
What about it, Possum? Hey, hey! Welcome back to the Marty Stuart Show, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for tuning in. William Lee, it's time. It's time for the Sultan of Goodlettsville, the most popular man in country music, Dwayne.
Yes, it's time.
It's time.
It's
That's
time.
right. You heard it from the man right there. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a hand for Leroy Troy, the old Tennessee slicker? Leroy brought Joe in there. Come on in a skipping, Joe. What's a good word from Goodlettsville, Leroy?
I tell you what, Marty, me and Joe,
Oh, Joe.
we was up at Lonesome Lester Armistead's the other night up there at his old store, sitting around the wood stove.
Picking.
Yeah, me and Joe was playing our banjos, and we worked for several minutes on this next song we're going to do.
What is the title of the selection?
Cindy.
In A major.
Yeah.
Get it, boy.
All right.
Tear it up, Joe.
Well, you ought to see my Cindy, she lives way down south. She's so sweet, the honey bees fly around her mouth. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, get along home. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, I'll marry you someday.
Oh, play it, Leroy. Change chords.
I went up on the mountain to get my horn a blow. Every gal in Georgia come running to my door. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, get along home.
Get along home.
Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, I'll marry you someday. All right,
Hey, Joe. All right, Joe boy.
I wish I was an apple hanging on a tree. Every time I Cindy passed, she'd take a bite of me. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, get along home. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, I'll marry you someday.
Get it going up.
She told me that she loved me. She called me Sugar Plum. She put her arms around me and thought my time had come. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, get along home. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, I'll marry you someday.
That's all she wrote.
Great job there, Leroy Troy, and appreciate Joe Bonsall teaming up there with you on Cindy. You know, Leroy's got more songs about women than anybody I've ever known, I believe. Well, you know, it's time we settle down and get serious with you right now. And we got to thinking that being as the Oak Ridge Boys got their start in gospel music, we thought it would be kind of neat for them to return to the roots, if you will. So on Hymn Time this week, we're going to have the Fabulous Superlatives Trio lead off on this, and they'll be joined by the Oak Ridge Boys Quartet on one of the old favorites, Just a Little Talk with Jesus.
I once was lost in sin, but Jesus took me in. And then a little light from heaven filled my soul. He bathed my heart in love, and he wrote my name above. And just a little talk with Jesus makes me whole.
Now let us
Have a little talk with Jesus.
let us
Tell him all about our trouble.
He will
Hear our faintest cry.
and He will.
Answer by and by.
Now when you
Feel a little prayer will turn it.
Lord, you
Know a little fire is burning.
you will
Find a little talk with Jesus makes it right.
Now let us
Have a little talk with Jesus.
let us
Tell him all about our trouble.
He will
Hear our faintest cry.
He will
Answer by and by.
Now when you
Feel a little prayer will turn it.
and Lord, you
Know a
know
little fire's burning.
you will
Find a little talk with Jesus makes it right. Find a little talk with Jesus makes it right.
Here again is Marty Stuart.
Thank you, Eddie Stubbs. Oak Ridge Boys, does he not look like he stepped right out of a Statesman quartet songbook?
He's good.
Looking good, isn't he?
He's clean, as you say. Yeah.
Yes, sir, Mr. Stubbs. And so is Mr. Fairchild back there on the keyboards.
Glad to have
Mr.
Ronnie
Ron
with us.
Fairchild. Mr. William Lee. Oak Ridge Boys, on behalf of all the Fabulous Superlatives, we love you very much, and we appreciate you. We honor you. You guys are the best. How about can we do the national anthem now?
All right.
Elvira by the Oak Ridge Boys. Thank you, Dwayne. Thank you, Dwayne.
Elvira, Elvira, my heart's on fire. Elvira, with eyes that look like heaven, lips like cherry wine, and that girl can sure enough make my little light shine. I get a funny feeling up and down my spine, 'cause I know that my Elvira's mine. Everybody sing. Elvira, Elvira, my heart's on fire. Elvira, giddy up,
Papa, mow, mow.
giddy up,
Papa, mow, mow.
high, oh silver, hey, second verse. Tonight I'm gonna meet her at the Hungry House Cafe. I'm gonna give her all the love I can. Yes, I am. She's gonna jump and holler, I've saved up my last $10. We're gonna search and find that preacher man. Then I'll be singing Elvira, Elvira,
boom, papa, mow, mow.
Giddy up.
Boom, papa, mow.
High old silver, hey, way. One more. Elvira, Elvira, my heart's on fire for Elvira. Giddy up.
Boom, papa, mow, mow.
Giddy up.
Boom, papa, mow, mow.
High old silver, hey, way. High old silver, hey, way. Elvira, thank y'all.
The mighty old British boys. On behalf of Marty Stuart and the fabulous Superlatives, Connie Smith, Leroy Troy, Eddie Stubbs, Mr. Fairchild, saying thank you for tuning in. We'll see you again next week on the Marty Stuart Show. Come on back.